Hello everyone, and thank you very much for joining me for another VR video. I haven't released one of these for a while. I do apologise because I've been rather busy lately, but I thought I'd have a go at Project Cars 2. So I had a little play with Project Cars 1 and I wasn't all that impressed with it, particularly from a VR perspective, but number 2 is a lot better. So I thought I'd just have a quick go, do a little 5-lap race around Spa in Formula Renault, which is... well, I'm not very good at this game. I'm a particularly terrible driver and I'm freaking slow as well, so this car is actually quite forgiving. Or at least I found it fairly forgiving. I've got 9 opponents on the go, so I don't expect to win anything here, but you know, we'll give it a go. So I'm not you know, a particularly fast driver. I do like motorsport, but you know, in any competition event I've ever took place in, which is in go-karting sort of terms, I've never really done very well. Let's just quickly go into tuning setup, just see what I've got on here. So I've got some downforce dialed into this car already because it helps me get through the corners a bit better. Fuel load, I don't need 15 laps worth of fuel, do I? Let's get rid of this because I'm only doing a 5-lap race. That'll do. Done. Save. Yeah, overwrite it. Whatever. Yeah, let's get going. So this is going to be fairly atrocious. And I'm at the back of the grid, so it's going to be fun. And first gear, and we're away. So turn 1 is usually carnage, so I'm not going to even attempt to do anything heroic here. Just drop down into first gear. Try and come down the inside. Oh, no, he wouldn't let me. And I've got a little bit of a slow pace off of there, so let's just hammer down toward Le Rouge, I think it's called. And in VR, this makes me poo myself a little bit because it's very fast. Oh, I put a wheel over and I hit him. It's a penalty for me. No, dear. I am bad at this. I'm terrible. But the experience in VR is really good. The sensation of speed and the noise that these cars make is fantastic. Hard on the brakes down at 3rd gear. And he's coming down the inside of me. I thought I'd gained a place then, but never mind. So this is where I suffer, particularly in the corners. And I just always get it wrong in the setup. I never... see, like that wide, slow down too much to bring the car into the apex. Oh, first gear. No, that's not good. Terrible. Terrible driver. Alright, come on. Let's try and get some places here. And I'm skidding wide already because I messed up the entrance to that corner. Didn't get a penalty though, so that's pretty good. Usually got an off-track penalty by then. So down to... I'm usually in 3rd gear here, but I'm using 2nd because these guys are going a little bit slower than me, which is surprising. Down this corner, get it in, turn it in, so it's skip wide, I'm good. 2nd, 3rd, and flat out now. Flat out all the way to the bus stop. 5th. And into 6th. This car doesn't have a curse system, so I can't go and engage it here and catch up a little bit, but I tell you what, the sensation is just really, really good. Hard on the brakes, all the way down to 1st. And I can't really take advantage of anything here because these guys are cutting in quite tight. But hopefully I can get on the gas pretty sharpish. I've got a feeling that the AI cars are using a little less downforce than me, maybe. I'm just going to dive up the inside here, see if I can get a place. No, he shut the door. Bastard. Right, let's just hammer it down here now, see if I can make any ground on the straight following this corner. The level of concentration I've got to put in as well with this game is pretty incredible. I fucked that up as well. And I got a penalty. Excuse my language as well. But I got more speed coming out of there, so I gained a place. So let's try and keep hold of this place as I come into this turn. Bit slow through there, but tidy enough. And a little bit slow through here as well. See, this is where I'm suffering. Oh, I got a 1-second penalty. You know what? I don't care. 1-second penalty, never mind. Yeah, so this is where I'm suffering, I think. This is where I lose time because I just fail to set the car up properly when I'm going into a corner. I'm either going like that too wide. I'm missing the apex completely, or I'm just slowing down too much. Something in my mirrors yet. Let's see if I can get round here without going wide. So, see, that's better. Nice and fast. Back down to third for this. And flip the car the other way. It feels like it doesn't want to flick the other way. The force feedback from the steering wheel just says to me, nope, don't like it. Flat out now. So I've decided to try and get into sim racing a little bit because I've always fancied doing it. I do like motorsport, but since I've had the Vive, I've never really had a go at this. So I bought myself a cheapish steering wheel. I ended up getting a Logitech 920 or something, G920. Hard on the brakes. Let's just try to get through here without dying. Oh, everyone's slowing down. Come on. Through the gears. Yeah, so the Logitech wasn't my first choice. Oh, they're buggered up, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Straight down the inside. And I'm going to try and hammer as hard as I can through this next corner. Oh, it's so scary though. My stomach is like, slow down, you're going to die. You really get the sensation that it's life or death. Yeah, so anyway, the steering wheel, not my first choice, but I ended up finding it in a Maplin store, and I got past him, nice, in a closing down sale, so I got it for cheap. And, right, that's cheeky. Bastard! How come he can do that and get away with it, and I get a flipping penalty if I put a wheel 1 millimeter off the track? Cheating AI scumbags. Oh, a little bit too much turn in there. Right, I'll catch him up now. A little bit too wide there, no crap on the exit, but never mind, I'm still there. Just push harder. And get through here without cocking it up. A little bit of a cock up, but not too bad. You know what I might do? I might give him a little nudge at the bus stop, seeing as he passed me like that. I've got damage switched off, so I can get away with doing that. My wheels aren't going to fall off. I'm faster through there than him. Hard on the brakes, down to second. I'm trying to trail brake best I can, but I inevitably cock it up. Best sector 2 time, whatever. It's probably still slow in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, so anyway, I got the steering wheel for fairly cheap. It wasn't my first choice. It's not a bad wheel. It's very solidly made, but the force feedback feels like someone's poured sand into the steering column and the bearings have collapsed. It's really grindy. Hard on the brakes. A little bit late braking there, but I think I pushed my way up the inside. I'm going to take advantage of that. Because it's, yeah, so the force feedback's a geared system, so it's not very smooth, but I'm mad at because it was literally half price. And if I do get into this, then I'll probably invest in some much better kit, like a nice direct drive setup with a cockpit and all that lovely stuff. Oh, 6th gear bogging down a bit. Let's change down to 5th. Get the revs back up. Back in 6th. I'm gaining a little bit, but it's too late. I'm not going to be able to make any progress on the car in front before the corner. And I slowed down way too early then as well. Rubbish. Rubbish driver. And I'm gone too wide. String of cock-ups now. Come on. Try and get it in tight. Through here. Just feathering the throttle. And through here, yeah. It's not bad. Yeah, just hold 5th. Back it off a little bit and then skid wide. And I got a penalty. God. At least I'm consistently bad. Let's try and go through a little bit slower than normal without losing too much time, and perhaps it'll, yeah, there you go, nice. Get back on the power. Power, power, power.
Your best sector 2 time so far.
Thanks, Dave. 5th. into 6th. VR in an open cockpit car as well is phenomenal. It's so good. It's so much fun. I mean, I know I'm not doing too well here, but it's thrilling. I'm on the brakes hard as I can without locking the wheels up, and I just dive down the inside of that guy. Probably blocked him a little bit. Oh, one in front's getting a little bit squirmy. Not very good race etiquette, but you know what? They're only AI. I'll take it. I'll take the advantage.
You're currently setting the fastest lap of the race. Keep it up.
First gear.
Your last chance to take second place.
See if I can get a lead on this guy through the next set of bends. So it's the last lap. I might be able to take him. I think I'm in 3rd place. I'm going to hold 5th this time. And then punch it into 6th as soon as I get the revs up. Making a little bit of ground. I don't think it's going to matter. And he's moved across to the inside as well, so I'm not going to get through. Oh, look at that. They're taking the rank position. I hope that'll slow him down a bit, which will work in my favour, but it's not going to work. It's not going to happen. Yeah, they're not going to make mistakes. They're flipping computers. Yeah. Sensation of speed is so good. You can see these corners. I'm having to hold on for dear life here. You can really feel when the car's on the edge as well. Oh dear, that's gone wrong. Wait for the penalty. I didn't get one. Okay, I don't understand the logic there. Alright, let's get through here as tidy as possible. So I put a wheel slightly over the corner, gives me penalty. I drive the whole car off the track, and it's yeah, it was fine. We didn't notice that. Through here, and then back on the power. To 5th, to 6th. I'm not good. Unless I can lunge past them at the bus stop, I'm probably not going to make any progress here. I might be finishing in 3rd. Come on. No, a little bit too early, and they're already in the inside position, so I can't really do anything. It's either I try something silly and go off, or I end up ramming into them. So there you go. That's that race finished. I think 3rd place. That'll do me. As I said, I'm not particularly good at this. So yeah, I got 3rd. I think my lap was my best lap time, 2:08, which is hilariously slow. Really, I've seen people come around here in 1:40 odd. All right. Well, anyway, that's a little bit about Project Cars. Thank you very much for watching. I'll try and do more videos. I might try and get better at this game and do some more interesting stuff. But until next time, see you then. Goodbye.